Okay, Jimmy Mac here, wrenches to Renos. I brought my Renos to my wrenches. Just kidding. Friend of a friend of a friend of a friend of a friend somehow brought this to me. 2012 Honda Civic, just got it. Going on a trip on Monday, needs an oil change. As soon as it pulled in, first thing I noticed was that block heater cord's hanging down pretty low. And here in Regina, the Ogina will, first snowfall, that'll get ripped off. So I'm gonna reroute it and put it up somewhere safe for him. I checked the oil and it is low, 1.5 liters. So let's see if we can figure out where the oil is leaking from. Brake fluid is low, so I'm gonna check the brakes, and the clutch fluid is way down there, just about to start sucking air. So let's see what's going on there. I think I'll just suck the fluid out and put new fluid in while it's that low anyways. We're gonna check the air filter, change the oil, and have a look at the brakes. Stick around. This is my 1 minute, 1:04 now. 1 minute analysis of this car. So in the first minute, I've noticed all these things that need some attention, and the headlights could be polished. So let's get that done. I do oil changes. I like to get the messy part out of the way with first. Just grab the filter with your hands. It's little. It should be able to come off. God damn it. And look at that, I missed by a mile, idiot. But that's why I like to get the messy part out of the way with first. Dunk, 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 dunk. And if you're smart, you got... Maybe I'm not. I thought I had a... Nope, I'm not smart. I thought I grabbed a rag and some paper towels with me for just such an emergency. But yeah, boy, now listen to me, boy. I wasn't so smart. SMRT. So let's clean this up. Let's clean that up. And then put this filter right back on. And wham bam, Bob's your uncle. And make sure you put it on hand tight only. And then spin this off and then drain your oil. With all the oil out, flush a little bit through, put the plug back in. That's in. Grab your Centene, and give it a, there we go, that's good. And let's get out of here with the oil and proceed to fill it up. And there we go. I don't know if you can see it on there or not. Got Mr. Shaky here. There, bang on. That's as high as I'm gonna put it because it's jacked up right now on an angle. I will start it and put it on the ground. But here's a look at the brakes. The brakes look good. Lots of pad left on them there. This bushing here, it's got a few cracks in it, a little bit of play in it. No big deal. Everything looks good. I'll put a couple new clips in this for you here so it doesn't vibrate. And we're good to go. I'll check transaxle fluid too. Transmission built on the floor just to add to my mess. I love to smell like gear oil in the morning. So that's tight. That's tight. Cleaned up this mess. Wipe that off so you can see if it's dripping any. Double check the filter. There we go. Everything under here looks nice and dry. I don't see any leaks. These engines are inherently burn a bit of oil, so my guess is somebody just ran a little low on oil. I see there's some clips under here. So I'm gonna add, oh, that's rubbed through there too. Need to use plastic. So I'm gonna put a clip in here for him, and the clip's on the fender. Let's see if I can find any to fit. Okay, the reason there's these clips missing, the reason these are missing, this was bent in, and that was bent in, and that was folded underneath. So I just took a hammer and a dolly and quickly straightened them out and lined them all up, and let's put some more clips back in there. Okay, and 1, 2, 3, 4 clips. And they're not expensive. I'm not a big fan of this kit. It came 3 levels and 2,700 pieces, but I mean, it's got this piece, but no middle piece, and this piece, but no middle piece. Sure, there's lots of pieces, but they don't go together like they're supposed to. So anyways, take a look at the kit before you buy it, and don't cheap out on the kit just because it's $10. And I added a clip underneath here. It takes care of this one from flapping around. Looks like they've been doing some off-roading or just bad parking. So that's all fixed up. It's just a little bit scratched on that side too. Where is this coming from? Huh. I think that's just from parking and pulling over the little parking curbs. Not a big deal. So that's all done. Everything looks good. Everything's all tightened up. And I moved the block heater cord to there, and it's tucked in there, so you just pull it out when you want to use it, and it tucks away nicely right there. And like, it's already, you can see it's already been dragging on the ground from being right there. So you don't want to lose your block heater cord, especially in Regina. That's not a good thing to do. So it's tucked in right there. There's the boot, the control arm on this side. It appears to be a little worse. See all the cracks in there? It's just a rubber bushing. So that's going to change this arm here. It's not that big a deal. It's not. Just give you a nicer ride. There's another bushing on this side too. And then there's the tie rod end. I can't get that in there. And then yeah, everything here feels pretty tight anyways. Just one bushing there starting to crack and get a little bit old. The brakes on this side are great. Should be fine. There we go. And the coolant I tested. It's good till minus 45. Should be fine. So I'm gonna suck it out, and refill both those with brake fluid, .4. And last but not least, the air filter. Now, I don't know if you can see all that. You see that? It's pretty dirty, so I'm gonna vacuum it out and blow it out with air delicately without wrecking it, and reinstall it, because I didn't foresee this. He didn't ask me to change it before I bought all the parts, so that'll be a next time. Well, up here there's you can see the dust boot there. Nothing's leaking at the moment. Oh, there's the bump stop. Nothing's leaking at the moment, but that's how a couple winters in Regina here with that off there, and I'm sure it will be. So in the near future, that's something to plan for too. Bing, bang, boom, you're done. I'll fire it up to check for leaks. Everything feels good. Bring the RPM up to 3 grand just to build up the oil pressure. And you're good. Shut her down. Wipe it off. Dipstick. And it's right there. It's a little bit low. So let's put a bit more in the oil in there. And we check it again. And stick it all the way in. Make sure it goes all the way in and bottoms out. And then right there. It's right there. It's all the way up. Yay! Now, one thing I'm gonna add. I'm not sponsored by anybody or anything, but here in Regina, it gets really cold. And if you don't know the history of the car, a little bit of this in your tank is injected. I do it to lubricate the fuel pump. I believe that in the wintertime when stuff gets super cold, a little bit of lubrication of the pump can't hurt. So I'm not sponsored, but I've been using this for years and my fuel pumps last a long time. So 100 milliliters per tank, and that's it. If you do that every 5 tanks or whatever through the winter time, or even once or twice, it's going to help you out a lot. Or will it? I don't know. Somebody else tell me what they think. The headlights were pretty messed up, so I did it just quickly with some wax right there, just to make the headlights work a little better. That's what I'll do for free. If you want me to do them properly, I can restore the headlights to mint. I do it with 600, 1000, 1500, 2000, 3000, then polish, and they look brand new, and then ceramic coat, and they're good for a couple years.